Morning, guys. What y'all doing? But what I tell you, I have seen so much on my timeline about the food stamps, CPS, um, people being homeless, and it's scary and it's sad that a lot of these people are going through what they're going through, unfortunately. So, oh boy, I'm just very sad. It's what a lot of people are going through at this time. I got a message next to clips. I don't know what the heck is going on. Okay, let's get started. All I had to say is that y'all gotta stay safe. My fingers. I don't have feelings in my finger. I don't know. Did I do something wrong? But we're gonna be doing Monica inspired makeup. Her birthday just passed. Um, we just finna get ready to talk about these people on this social media saying what they gonna do and all of this and that. I understand it's unfortunate and it's sad, but I just wish people did not take advantage of that. For people who really need it. I think the people who really need it is like people who are disabled. Um, excuse me. That's me. People who are disabled, and it can help people who do have snaps. I mean, it's sad. Hey, how are you? We got a lot to talk about these food snaps and people acting a fool all on the internet. They talking about they gotta get out the way. They're gonna be stealing, and it's sad. These people gonna do any and everything to get the hair. They're gonna be trying to steal hair too. They already did on my job, stealing hair and this and that, trying to get human hair. I'm like, it's not for you. Why are you trying to make these people so rich that don't care nothing about you? I don't understand. You know, people be acting like they don't know how to comprehend. Oh, I gotta have this. No, you don't. You don't have to have no hair and stuff all the time. Wear your own hair. And I understand, yeah, we don't be having time because we always on the go. I do understand that. But you don't have to have expensive hair. That's the thing I don't understand with these females. Y'all want to pay 300 some dollars for some hair because y'all think that y'all Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and y'all not. Y'all want hair all the way to y'all ankles, but you can't get a decent length for a 10 or 12 inch. That's short. But a couple of years ago, that used to be long. I don't understand. Good morning. I just don't understand females. Why y'all want all that hair to y'all ankles? I just don't understand. I never did that because I don't look right with long hair. And you guys know with me, right? I don't wear long wigs like that. I used to wear wigs long, but not to my butt. I used to wear it to my waistline. But I'll still cut it because I don't look right with long hair. And then when I get like butter lace units, like the wigs that are synthetic or a synthetic blend, I tend to cut them because those are not for me. I don't like wearing my hair like that. Because people be like, oh, you need to wear your hair like that. And I'm like, no, ma'am, that's not right. That don't look right on me. The backdrop is your goal. What you mean? Oh, you talking about Monica makeup? Yeah. Yep, Monica makeup. Scorpio, my fellow Scorpio. Hey, 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 hey. Good morning, sunshine. How are things going? Hey, good morning. Okay, on my end it's raining 100% today. So it's kind of like that sleepy weather, and I gotta go to work. But, okay, Boots, I love you. Gotta go. Everybody on live this morning. I want some juice. Better go get you some. But no, y'all, it's just, I'm kind of sad. I'm just sad for everybody that's going through this crazy time. In this life, it's just crazy. Because people don't have nowhere to go and people don't have nowhere to sleep. And you're thinking about the children. And, it's just sad. But it's also a wake up call for people to know that stop trying to live beyond your means. I never did. And I think that's why I don't have friends because everyone wants to be bougie. Everybody wants to have like a rich lifestyle and people look down on you like, oh, you're not trying to do nothing or you're not trying to better yourself. I am. I'm not trying to follow nobody either because I tell people things that's not for me. I don't want to do it. I didn't want to be an AKA. I didn't want to do that. That just wasn't for me. That wasn't aligned with who I am. So people just they had like this. They didn't want to be bothered with me, and of course that hurt me because it's like it's something that I don't feel connected to, or that's something that I don't want to do. And I say to myself, I think over the weekend, y'all know it. Last week I posted a video about generational curses, depression, whatever, and the video message people got in the wrong way. It wasn't about feeling sorry for me. Let me make that perfectly clear. It's not about feeling sorry for me, okay? It's about opening doors of letting you know who I am, what I went through, what I go through. I don't want nobody's trying to speak, for me, whether I'm here or not here. And I just want people to understand that, I don't have friends. I'm not, people think that I'm a certain way because people feel intimidated by me. I don't know why, but I guess because I have morals, I guess, and people just don't know how to do that because a lot of people just really demonic, in my own opinion. I feel like a lot of people are demonic. People don't have feelings. They don't know how to show feelings. A lot of people are very immature. And that's the same way that goes with dating. A lot of people feel like, why you're not dating, why don't have a baby and this and that, or not married. Because a lot of people can like you, but a lot of people don't know how to treat you, right? So I have dealt with guys that were very immature. They were confused. They want to talk to you, lead you on, but they think that being sexual with you can, I don't know, I guess please their needs, but I'm not that way. And they get mad. And of course, a lot of them say you're not going to be with nobody, you're not going to have nobody. And I just be like, okay, well, oops, I already got my glue. That's how you feel. Okay, bye. I mean, I'm not going to waste my time, and you're not going to waste mine, because I don't have to get validation from you because just because you want to have sex with me. And I said no because it wasn't right. I don't know you, you don't know me. Guys feel like, oh, you're my dream woman, this and that. See, they think that they can say anything to a woman to get in her panties, right? And with me just knowing who I am, I don't need no man to tell I look good. Like I tell y'all before, my mother told me that I was beautiful. I look nice. And people used to say, "Oh, you tell your daughter that?" Yeah, my mom said, "Yeah, I tell my daughter that." Cuz I don't want her to feel like she needs validation from a man. Her mother is going to tell her that she looks beautiful. My day is okay. Yes, I am. I'm doing Monica. Nowadays, men should have enough respect for women to marry them before they lay down with them. And that's just how my grandmother taught me. Right. And that's why there is a lot of STDs and HIV is high. But, and that's the sad thing too, if people have not spoke about it or thought about it, is that people tell me, oh, well, I'm on these pills, I can take the medication. How you going to take the medication and then these jobs are being laid off? How you going to pay for your pills? People can't even get by trying to feed their children. I'm just saying, it's the truth. People don't want to hear the truth. People don't want to speak about the truth. But that's the truth. A lot of people not going to have the finances to pay for their pills. It's going to be, they're going to make it hard for people to get it. Watch. And they are. Yeah, I think that these corporations, these jobs care about you. No. And I'm not bragging, but let me say this. I'm glad that I don't have children. I really am. And I'm glad I'm not with anybody because let me tell y'all from my point of view of things about me with dating. A lot of men did not know how to treat me. I don't care. Most guys say you're beautiful, but it's like you become a target because men they have so much pride in their ego, and they can tell their friend, oh, I can get this, I can get her, I can say anything to her to get in bed with her, and that what makes me mad because why would you want to hurt another human being? You're not trying to see who that woman really is. You're projecting what you think she is, but she's really not. She's not out there half dressed, and she's not out there showing her behind, which most women are, because all you do is see is cheek, like butt cheeks when you go out. And I'm tired of that. Like, I'm tired of people, twerking and stuff and that. Okay, I said all that's played out. Everybody done did that. A lot of people just don't know how to say please and thank you. A lot of people don't have a mannerism. It's just women not ladylike. They acting more like men. I mean, like, I be at my job. These girls come in and they smell straight up just like weed, strong. And I'm like, why y'all smelling like a darn man? Bye bye. And it's just like, and then they lips be all chapped and purple. And I'll be like, y'all gotta, if you gonna do stuff like that, you need to do more. Y'all need to wear some deep, deep red lipstick or something. Don't be coming in there looking all kind of ways. I just hate when women do that. Nope, it's not no more food stamps. Bye, hammer time. Go there to your people. Bye bye. Nope, it's not no more. They was gonna. That's what their plan was anyway. They want to cut that out anyway for people. But like I said, don't do it, people, for the disabled. But but yeah, guys, I just these men out here ain't about nothing. And I have so much more to talk about. Not just only food stamps and people with the CPS that getting their kids taken away. Um, it's just that a lot of these people that are content creators, I know everybody trying to make their money because of, but I'm tired of people talking about celebrities. I'm tired of people talking about like Cardi B, right? I said, why are y'all looking up to people anyway? Why you can't look up to your mother, yourself? Why y'all have these celebrities raising you all? That's another thing. Then y'all be so desperate to go to these concerts that they don't care nothing about you like that. But y'all crying because Chris Brown didn't want to see y'all. He like lighter skinned women. Okay, that's that man preference. Why y'all trying to be seen so bad? Why y'all want to be accepted so bad as black women? That's what I don't understand. There's some things, yeah, we should talk about. Other cultures stealing our identity, making it as their own, but they don't like us. Yes, I understand. Now that's something we can talk about. But y'all trying to objectify like these celebrities, like they all of that, and yes, they have money, but money doesn't bring in happiness. These people have mental health issues. They not connected with God. Girl, you go sit in the back of the bus. And you deal with so much racism. But I do want to say this. I was looking at this content creator. I can't think of his name, but he was showing this white guy, right? That man made $35 million on YouTube. And it's so sad because we don't have black American people to make money like that. If they do, they try to take it away. They don't want black people to be successful. Like on here, like the people were calling me the N word or telling me I need to get on the back of the bus or calling me a colored woman. You don't know nothing about me. And if I'm not your, you know, cup of tea, don't be on here. And it's kind of sad how history is repeating itself. Um, a lot of black people, we're not together. We can't come in, was it together, unity. All I could tell people is that it's hard to find people that do want to come in unity. Um, but it's just like you on your own in this demographic of age. I don't know when everybody start become very hateful towards one another, and it's sad. So it's sad, but it's true. Um, we're not a black community. I don't care what people say. We're just not. We don't respect one another. We dog each other out, and then y'all expect the other races to not dog us out, because it's the things that we say to one another. And that's all you see in my feed. Black content creators talking about somebody. So I am afraid of my future because of what things are transforming into. Um, it gets scary each and every day. I'm waiting on my driver's license, so I don't know. That's gonna be a digital ID they trying to do. I don't know. I haven't got it. I need to call actually, probably after this live and see what's going on. But it says it's valid, so I took a screenshot. So I don't know um, what's going on. To be honest with y'all, so but I'm just grateful that I didn't have no child because these men ain't about nothing out here. They just not. They just want to lay up and go on about their business and cheat, and that's all they want to do. And it's not all of you. Cause I would say it's not all of us. It's not. It's just hard for us to find. Well, not for us to find, but for men to just really just be there for a woman. That's all. I don't want. I do not want to have kids. I don't want to bring kids into this hateful world. It's sad. It's sad. We don't have no leaders. I don't know. We just don't have leaders. They trying to erase the ones that we did have. They trying to erase our history, what we went through, pretending that people wasn't racist. You are racist. You still calling people monkeys. You still calling people the N word. You still telling people what they should do and what they should sit. And we mind our business, especially content creators. They don't want to give us nothing really. They feel like we're not, I guess, godly enough, or we don't look the part. We're not white enough to get rewarded. And I also want to talk about, people saying stop praising people like, they saying like Corey Kenshin and this and that. Let me tell you this. And, people who have power, psychics and stuff, okay, I understand where you're coming from. But let me tell you this. We don't see enough of our own people out there like that. They give it to people who are white, Latina, or Asian. But as a content creator, a black person, it's hard. They don't want to give it to us. And I'm just grateful that I did started my YouTube journey 4 years ago. I really am. I'm proud of what I have accomplished, where I have come, and I'm doing what I love to do. I love to create. I love to be unique. A lot of people didn't give me a time nor a day. It's like people look at you, oh yeah, then they disappear from you. People start to come envious of who you are and who you are, but I never did. So it is hard to just be anything in life, especially being a black, oh, I'm gonna say a black woman, because we do go through a lot. As I told you guys before, in my workplace, I get discredited. I do everything. I help people. Um, I used to order. I don't do the inventory anymore. All that changed this year in April. The owner became very funny. She didn't like I was getting attention from her people and also, my people, of course. So I said, okay, there's no hard feelings. I'm not gonna care anyway, cause I'm just gonna focus on other things in my life that needs attention. And it's sad that I feel like my own people too. Sometimes they don't want to see your own, your own people to do good, because people may feel like you think you're better than them, or feel intimidated by them, or I mean, they feel intimidated by you. Like, sorry, I couldn't get the words out, but that's not the case. I just mind my business. That's all I do. And people come at me the wrong way when they say certain things. Like, they feel like that's cute and funny, and it's not. Or they try to be a bully because you're unhappy. No. Yes, I'm gonna speak up for myself, and I'm not a slave. I don't care what people may think of me, or I'm not. I'm a human being too. Just because you're looking at my skin color, I know better. I may not know a lot of languages, I may not speak them, but I do understand my life. I understand to help people. That's my forte. But people feel like you're not good enough, or you're dumb. That's what it is. People feel like you're dumb. I play the role like I'm dumb, but I'm not dumb. I just play the role. People try to say slick stuff, and it's so funny how karma is coming back on people, because they'll say, oh, you must be poor, oh, you must this and that, but we're gonna see how really how poor you all are, because you know karma is a mother, and how you treat people and thinking that you better because you buying these bags or you meet these celebrities. Who cares? You in a music video, okay, good for you. And y'all be talking about, oh God, this and that. But if you if you a child of God, why you acting like people are beneath you? God helped everybody. And I know we're not God, but y'all pretend that y'all are because y'all want people to be peasants to you, get on their knees and beg. No. Mm-mm. Like I said before, that's why I don't have no friends. That's why I don't have nobody. I don't want nobody feeling sorry for me. Talking about, oh, I feel sorry for you. No, don't feel sorry for me. I'm not crying wolf. I am not mad. I'm not because that's not who I am. And I'm not a victim. Like I tell you guys every day, I tell you my story of who I am. Because I feel like things that probably did not go right for me or things that I wanted to push and accomplish, I feel like God was protecting me. Even though I feel sad or, just kind of like disappointed, I feel like God was protecting me. Like with Amazon, I wanted to work for Amazon all my life, right? A lot of people was telling me, no, don't go to Amazon. And now look, workers getting laid off at Amazon. Saying, really, like all these corporate jobs are not really what they say they are. You have to just do things on your own. And with this YouTube channel, I feel like I have. It is hard to. It is hard on YouTube. I'm gonna tell you that. But the thing is, you gotta have a specific niche and a goal of starting a YouTube channel. If you're gonna be consistent, have fun with it. Don't just do it, oh, cause the money. No, I was doing that in the beginning. That's what I was worried about because before the presidential, I was just tired of my job, to be honest with you. And I wanted to just work for myself and then I ain't have to worry about getting up, every day. I can just lay in the bed and do what I want. And yeah, that could be the case, but you can't really rely on social media either because they trying to do things with that too. So it's just like you got to be cautious and all I got to say, just work, just do something that you love and just go for it. It's always good to have a backup plan. I'm glad that YouTube is my backup plan, and I enjoy talking to each and every one of you and just being happy. But yeah, YouTube is not easy. Okay, um, it have its moments. You get a lot of views. Then you have your moments that you don't get a lot of views and you wonder what I'm doing wrong. It's the algorithm on here. And I feel like they play favoritism, on the platform. But don't give up because I know I almost did. And you just got to keep going, keep pushing. And this channel here is about really like makeup hacks and emotional stories. And just mostly about transformation, you know. And I just want to understand, I want to reach my audience that around my age of understanding life and just doing what you can. Um, and I made two separate channels. The other channel, Celeste Reacts, is mostly fun. So I guess mostly teenagers or young people, may like that over there. I do a little dancing, trying to do the little dancing that everybody do. I don't do like butt shaking or nothing, but I do some dance that I feel like that can be right for me. Some of them that can be cheesy. I said, no, that's for the other kids, but some little things I do. I don't do too much. And I react to hair, nails, dramas. It's the celebrity. I just react. And that's all I do. And y'all love it. So I just keep two channels separated. Um, it's just my comfort and also my healing space of everything that has been going on in my life, personal and professional. I do my shorts on YouTube. That's what I do. But the CPS and food snaps, I just want to say this. I am sorry for everyone that's going through it. It's a lesson learned to stop showcasing what you have and stop being so outrageous with it and ghetto with things. Y'all trying to live a lavish life instead of, uh, having a backup plan and work. Now, a lot of people, cannot work. People struggling trying to find jobs. I never in my life, when I started my YouTube channel, and I didn't say, oh, I'm going to quit, this and that. Nope. Keep working till you find something. You have to find something that you really love. I don't want to depend on social media. I will always want to have another plan. And that's the thing about reality, because you never know what's going to happen in life. And a lot of people may not understand it, but you have to be a leader for yourself and, do things for yourself. And I know it is hard times. Um, a lot of people got to move back in with their families. Okay, who cares? A lot of people act ashamed. No, you stop being. Why are you acting ashamed? You got to do what you got to do. That don't mean for you to be sorry and stop doing stuff. Find something to do. If you have to start from the bottom, getting jobs, working at the fast food restaurants, go ahead and do it. You can't care what people say or think about you. Let people talk. That's all they're good at doing. But if you stacking money up and doing what you need to do, then you're good. And we know AI is taking over because that's what they want to do. They don't want to pay us anymore. It's sad, but it is. It's the honest truth. And I know we talked about this, but I just want to say this about me dating or whatever the case may be. A lot of people just been judging me for who I am with dating. And let me say this, it's not easy to date. I don't care. You're the most beautiful woman. You have a nice shape. You a doctor, lawyer, whatever. It's hard to date. I feel like being having beauty is a curse because a lot of people don't know how to treat you. And you have men that are manipulative, low down, narcissists. Then you have females, they the same way, but they're jealous because people like you or they feel attracted to you. And a lot of people like to come in between and mess up what you have going on in life. So the thing is, you don't have no friends. You can't date. It's just a lot because people have a negative. I agree. Yes, it's the truth, and I'm tired of people. They be coming to none of my videos. Oh, where your man at? Where your boyfriend at? I don't know. Somewhere in the world, probably. But I'm not chasing nobody. Because that's what I used to do when I was younger in my 20s. And these guys weren't about nothing. They lacked maturity, they lacked accountability. That's why I'm not with nobody. The guys that I used to thought they liked me, but they liked me for their ego and pride because they just wanted a sexual thing. And that hurted me the most because I'm like, wow, I really liked it you because what you have going on for yourself, you're not doing anything illegal, and you just want to just sleep around. No, you have to, and that's why I get mad with females because y'all come on the internet crying about a man. That's one thing I'm not finna do. Yes, I have cried early in my 20s, but if he don't like me or respect me, bye. I'm not finna be crying over no man. Yes, it is gonna be hurtful, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna have a self respect for myself. And that's why a lot of men do women the way they do because they feel like they don't have boundaries or they're not loving themselves. You got to stop trying to please men. And that men don't even like women, especially black women, they don't like because they don't like themselves. Because everything is rooted in the family. Either the daddy, the mom, uncle, aunt mistreated them, SA them, called them out their names, beat them. I mean, and they it traumatized the brain, and they don't know how to love correctly. They don't know how to show respect. That's mental health and trauma all together. And that's why a lot of black men want to go to these different races because they see that their race love each other, but everybody's not perfect. They go through things too. We as black American men and women, we look at other races because how they come together and they stick with their people. But our people, we don't. We get jealous. We want to delete people, make fun of people, and we are divided too because they feel like the lighter black Americans feel like they're better than the brown and the dark Americans. And is it sad? Yes, it is because it doesn't matter. I have been intimidated. People were intimidated by me since I was a child, and I'm not gonna lie because it's the same pattern I keep seeing. I see the pattern. As I have grown older, I see the pattern. The pattern is with me that I see because I want to speak it out loud because I want it to be banished and vanished from the rest of my life. That's why I'm speaking on it. Men and women, they come towards you, they approach you, right? Females, friendship. Oh, I like this and that. Then next thing you know, they become distance. So you be like, what's the problem? They nothing. Yes, it is. What is it? Somebody said something that's not true about me, spreading rumors, or it's your insecurity. I never said nothing. I never thought I was better than anybody in my life. But the people that I was around, they wasn't getting attention because I was getting attention. I was shocked because I wasn't liked. I felt that way since I was a little child because my mom is lighter, my aunt is light, and my uncles. And they used to tell me not to feel that way, but how could I not feel that way? Because people giving y'all hugs and they looking at me like I'm dirty or something, or I smell. I remember all of that. I can't erase what I saw. Yes, it was traumatizing to me. Yes, it was very hurtful to me. And now it's like my own people do the same thing with me. And that's why I'm not very, talkative to people because people don't want to listen. They try to talk over you, they trying to flip the script on you. And people just don't care because people just jealous of who you are. That's the pattern that I see. Can I help how I look? No, I can't. My childhood, I was called ugly, fat, and dark. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? But now I go into work or whatever. I just do what I have to do. People looking at me and people feel intimidated by me. People feel intimidated of who I am. And that's why I'm telling y'all, I'm not, I don't have it all, but I have myself. Of course, I know how it feels to not to be seen or loved or to be treated the same because of the color of my skin tone. Because everything in the divided states is all about race. Race to win, race to get something in life. That's all it's about. I never had a best friend in my life. Never had a boyfriend in my life. I never experienced true love with anybody. That's why I took a step back and I'm learning to love myself more. And I started doing that on this channel 4 years ago. I was afraid to speak. I was afraid to show myself having fun and laughing because I didn't want to bring the wrong attention. Because people love to say what I'm doing, and I just felt like I didn't have no identity. Because people want to humble you. That's the thing, too. Why a lot of people don't like you because people want to humble you. They want to stop your shine. You think people support my channel? People sneak and write stuff to me, or I just be like, wow, you supposed to be family. You could say, hey, y'all go support my cousin channel. She show you how to do your makeup step by step. You don't have to wear a lot of makeup to do it. But they don't. It's always haters. And a lot of people ask me why I don't do makeup for other people. I'm gonna say this because a lot of people are very evil and very negative. I experienced this weekend. I was helping someone with a unit, and I got her a half wig, and it looked pretty. So her friend came in trying to act like she knew everything, and didn't want to speak to me. She couldn't even look at me. Um, and I'm like, what's going on with this? So she was just acting stupid. So her friend said, "Think they found her friend got a wig," and she gonna say, "I say you welcome." She gonna say, "You welcome." You just because you found that wig, you trying to get her a synthetic wig with a lot of hair on it, and her face is small. That's why I say with females, they are so funny, acting insecure, negative, and jealous. There's gonna be people There's going to be people that's going to look better than you. There's going to be people that going to look better than me. But I'm not finna act stupid. They most of the time act stupid. I know people going to look better than me. But I'm not finna act stupid because at the end of the day, people not going to be me. They're not going to have the heart. Everybody can look good, but do they have that? Do the looks go good with their personality? No. I'm not trying to fit in to be with other people. I'm not meant to be a follower. Yes, those were things I used to do when I was in school. I used to follow people because I felt like I wasn't nothing. I felt like I didn't have identity. Um, I wanted to be friends with these people so bad. I really did. And those people didn't care about me. They just wanted to use me. They did. I'm not sitting up here lying. I'm not trying to guilt trip or be a victim. I keep telling y'all, I'm not. I'm not none of that. I'm just expressing myself. And I'm not looking for people for sympathy. Don't do that. Because I hate people that be funny. Because my boss do that. Oh, Shauna, this and that. And I say, you know what? God gonna get you because of the phony person you are, the hate that you give, because y'all don't want to see black women to achieve anything or look good. Look at me. I don't live above my means. Yes, I look nice, but I'm not showcasing y'all the expensive taste in life like these other content creators. And you don't even see a lot of them do the hair and wigs like they used to. These people didn't even want to pay them. They had to pay out of their own pockets to get these wigs. But they using their pictures like on Amazon, eBay. They don't pay them for that. They don't ask them, hey, can we use your picture for our site or for our a brand? They don't want to pay. And we are so much of great content creation. We are creators. We show different hairstyles you can do on a budget, makeup, creative clothing, eyewear. I mean, lip combos, you name it. But we don't get paid. They give it to other races. And that's sad. But we can't come together in a community because we feel intimidated. Like I told y'all before, it was a lady on TikTok. She pretends she wanted to send me some money. I think she just wanted to see where I was staying. I'm not trying to live beyond my means. I don't need validation. You seeing the outside. Okay, it's a normal house. It's not no mansion. It's a normal house. It's clean. That's all you need to know. And I hate people that's like that are materialistic. And I'm just glad I was never that. And the person that I do eventually date and marry, I don't want them to be materialistic either. We can dress nice, but I don't want to be materialistic. And hey, I might not even show the person I'm dating because a lot of people are very negative and people don't want to wish you well. I feel like keeping relationship private is the best way, because you don't have people in your business, and then people trying to judge you and trying to mess up something that you have good with a person that you deeply care about and love. I'm not finna do that. I'm not gonna do that. If we get married, I'll probably post it within a year of it, and then that's it. Because, like I said, people don't want to see you do good. They don't want you to be happy. But if I'm dating somebody, it's gonna be dating, and it's gonna be private. It's gonna be my personal life. Yes, we will be taking pictures. We're gonna just have it in our phones. And if somebody see us out and they ask, yeah, But I just don't feel like that because, especially with content creation, it mess up your ability of business because people trying to post, oh, their couple goals, and no, stop putting people on the pedestal with this couple goals mess. Everybody's human. Everybody argue. People get upset. People break up. They get back together. They have kids. They don't get married. Then they get married, and then have more kids. Then they get tired of one another. They divorce or they get back together. There's nothing of couple goals. I wish people stop saying that and putting people on a pedestal. No one's not perfect. No one's not perfect. So stop trying to put people out there like they're perfect. Everyone on this planet is human. Everyone is themselves. Yeah, keep your relationship off the internet and stop putting your babies on the internet too. I don't like that because it just people are just very evil and you know like to root stuff on people, and it's just really that negative energy that's behind people. But yeah, I want to just keep my life personal, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. I never, I never put, if I was dating, someone, I never put my relationship on social media. I never did, or friendships. I just learned to not do that. Especially with so-called friends. I just stopped that. I stopped that in college because people just wasn't my friend. I just post mostly about me because that's the channel and my page is about. It's me, no one else. But so a lot of people didn't come on today, so maybe Monica wasn't their favorite. But did y'all love y'all some Cardi B? But and Chloe. But I hope y'all did enjoy my live, and um, it's just so much going on. And I'm gonna say this before we close. Don't let the holidays define what true family mean. Um, I wouldn't even be upset of not having turkey and all of that for Thanksgiving. But let me tell y'all this. I'm saying this because since the pandemic, a lot of things changed and people changed. Holidays have not been the same. Just to be honest with you, it's not joyful. It's not nothing. It just became a regular day. Um, the thing I feel like God wants you to do is you celebrate every day. Your birthday is every day. Um, just being there for your family. So y'all don't have to be stick with these traditional rules Hell, get y'all some pizza for Thanksgiving and wings, whatever y'all want to do. It's food. You thankful to have food. You thankful to have a roof over your head. Even though, even people have to move back with, other people or whatever. Just be thankful. Stop trying to live a materialistic lifestyle. Stop trying to act like you rich with food. At least you have some food. And just get what you can afford. And that's the principle of teaching your children. That's why kids the way they are, because they gotta buy Jordans, or they want expensive food. Um, they gotta eat fast food all the time. No, eat vegetables. You don't have to have meat all the time. Eat your vegetables. You can also make y'all a sandwich. Have hot dog, nachos, stuff like that. But also make sure you have your vegetables and your fruit. All that other stuff and trying to live lavish, and honey, please. You better get what you can afford and call it a day. But I hope you guys did enjoy my makeup by Monica inspired makeup look. But I just want to come on here and just talk about what I saw online, and the women out here dressing like they just be in lingerie outfits, showing their butt cheeks. I don't be want to see that. Smelling like weed, not having good hygiene, just angry with the world, want to fight, want to cuss, want to pow, 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 pow. It's just so much going on. And men just act like women. They just stand there, they don't care. Um, but they would like to sleep with you. Either give you something and give you a baby and then move on. They don't care nothing about you. It's a heartless world out here. Um, and we just live in the last days. That's all I can say. Um, the mark of the beast is on its way. So I hope y'all just take good care of yourselves, and just be with y'all loved ones, and do what you can. But all right, guys, don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe to Modest Transformation by Celeste, and also follow me on my second channel, Celeste Reacts. I love y'all so much. Happy Monday. Stay safe, stay warm wherever you are, or stay cool. It might be hot where you are. Who knows? But take care of yourself, and I see y'all Wednesday.